Hey guys, Omni here. We are about to start a new journey together here today. We are going to be watching The Umbrella Academy, starting with episode 1 of season 1. Never seen this show. I've seen like some previews. I recall very vaguely the original trailer for season 1 when that came out. I remember watching it. I think that was before I was covering a bunch of stuff on the channel. And yeah, it definitely intrigued me, but I just never got around to watching it. You know, we just completed our first journey through Stranger Things together here. There's a lot of stuff over on Netflix that I just haven't had the chance to really dive into, because I was really already kind of tapped into a lot of things that were going on the actual television side of things for the most part, that I'm really finally feeling comfortable, ready to dive into some of these things I feel like I kind of have been missing out on. And this is one of those shows, you know, after we got Stranger Things out of the way. You know, we started that in February and caught up in time for the finale of the whole spiel of season 4, actually. We're going to be starting this journey. You know, I already missed out on the recent season, so we're missing out wholeheartedly on that one. I think right now, with the way this is plotted out, I'm going to be doing one of these a week. So if you're interested in following along this journey, make sure you subscribe and stick around. Because I think if I've plotted it out right, if we keep up with one a week, we'll be caught up in February of next year. So it's going to be quite the long journey. I'm doing it this way so that I don't like burn myself out. There's a lot of stuff coming out this fall, so I'm trying to plan accordingly so that I can keep up with everything, that I don't have to end up sacrificing one thing over another. That would be unfortunate. And yeah, I want to give this its fair shake. We're going to spend some time with it, let things simmer and build. And I really don't know what to expect with this. I know very little about the show. I think somebody in my live stream, which I do every Saturday, where we just kind of talk about things we've covered throughout the week and whatnot, had mentioned that Gerard Way is involved in this. And it was kind of created as a concept through inspiration of like Doom Patrol, which we cover on the channel. And I love that show. So if it's anything remotely close to that, I'll be happy. But of course, I'd want it to step out and stand on its own. So with that all said, guys, let's get ready to jump in. So if you're part of that 67% of people that watch the channel and you're not yet subscribed, or maybe you're tuning in for the first time here today, really hope if you enjoy this reaction, maybe at the end of the video, consider subscribing, leaving a like. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this and watch-along format, it's going to be on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. It's just one of the ways you can help support us and help us grow and do more of these off-the-wall kind of reactions for you guys. And along with the full lengths for these episodes, you get the same thing for all the other shows we cover here on the channel, as well as a bunch of exclusive movie reactions where you guys get to help pick what we add to that list every month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, trying to make it worth your while, so you are going out of your way to support the channel. But of course, I know not everybody can do that, and a simple way you can help us out is just by liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing these videos, because that really does go a long way with helping us in the YouTube algorithm. With that all said and down the way, guys, let's finally dive into The Umbrella Academy, or should I say enroll into The Umbrella Academy. Here we go.
Привет.
Привет. Нет.
Извини.
That's a bold move right there. Aw.
Итак, раз, два. Раз, два. Женщины, женщины.
Oh, what the fuck?
Татьяна! Татьяна!
Oh, whoa!
43 women around the world gave birth. This was unusual only in the fact that none of these women had been pregnant when the day first began.
What? What?
How much do you want for it?
Skolka.
That leaves a bunch of them just kind of out in the wild then, right? Why does this sound familiar? I know the song. Why am I not able to, like, place it? Wow, this dude's a Dorito. Number 1, Luther.
Show me where the safe is. Your family's dead. Where's the safe?
Just
Oh, it's Phantom of the Opera. Number 2, Diego. Damn. Number 3, Allison. Number 4, Klaus.
We'll see you soon, Klaus.
Okay. I recognize him. I never remember his name. Wasn't he just Wesker in Welcome to Raccoon City?
Incoming transmission.
I feel like this is going to be another Stranger Things situations where I'm going to be like, that person from this, when this is what a lot of people probably were introduced to them to. And we'll see.
Your family is safe now.
So far, he's the only one I've recognized. Well, that didn't take long. It's a little hop skip. Wow, that really didn't take long. Number 7. Vanya? Oh, all right. Tom Hopper, that's his name. Elliot Page is in this. I think those might be the only 2 I know. Yeah, based on the Dark Horse comic by Gerard Way. And I missed the other name, unfortunately. I apologize.
There is no mystery here. Nothing to avenge, nothing to solve, nothing like that. It's just a sad old man who kicked it in a big empty house.
So were they like a crime-fighting team before they all split?
Welcome home, Miss Vanya.
Oh, hello. Is he one of them or something else?
The children are ready for bed, sir. They wanted to say goodnight. Time for bed now, kids. Come along now.
Rude. Klaus.
Klaus, what are you doing in here?
I heard, where's the cash? So, yeah. Context clues, man.
Number 3.
Get out of his chair.
Oh, wow. Luther,
He's an eccentric little character, isn't he?
save the lecture. I was already leaving. You guys can...
Yeah, he's a big dude, but like they've made him bigger for this, right? Some way, whether it's padding or something.
You could always do your, you know.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
What happened?
Same thing that always happens. I made a wish and it came true and I couldn't take it back.
I could definitely see like the Doom Patrol parallels.
Put that out. You know Dad didn't allow smoking in here.
Is that my skirt?
What? Oh, yeah, this. I found it in your room. It's a little dated, I know, but...
Told me I should be careful who to trust.
Luther, he was a paranoid, bitter old man who was starting to lose what was left of his morals.
I know you don't like to do it, but I need you to talk to Dad.
What?
Call Dad in the afterlife and be like, Dad, could you stop playing tennis with Hitler for a moment?
Someone close to him. Someone with a grudge.
Where are you going with this?
Oh, isn't it obvious, Klaus? He thinks one of us killed Dad.
You do.
How could you think that?
It's almost like it's also a little bit of a whodunit right out of the gate too.
I heard that you shot your friend. You shot your friend.
What the hell?
She a pusher, or he did say something about her using her powers to like wish. So could you just speak things into existence? Holy shit.
Like one of the armed robbers has been thrown from the bank. Guns are for sissies. Real men throw knives.
Said Diego. Whoa, how the hell?
Yeah, wouldn't want you to get hurt.
Or what?
Wait, is that the missing kid?
I didn't sign up for this.
And now we see the hostages, they're freed. They're scared, clearly, but they do seem to be unharmed.
Oh, what the fuck?
They were suitably compensated.
Are you concerned about the welfare of the children?
Of course, as I am for the fate of the world.
Listen up, old man.
Is Vanya 7? I don't remember the numbers.
Come on! Come on! Chop, chop!
Oh, wait. The hello and goodbye? Is he a human Ouija board?
I need a drink.
Oh. You could make some pretty nasty chocolate milk with that, probably. A plus L. Nobody wants to get caught. So he shut the door. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, it's so sweet though. Oh, Elliot. Get it. Oh no, really? Oh wow. The mom and the ape butler guy. What the hell? The fuck?
Don't get too close! Yeah, no shit! Looks like some sort of temporal anomaly. Either that or a miniature black hole, one of the two. The pretty big difference there. Get behind us! I'm out for running! Come on!
Oh, wait. That's painting kid.
Does anyone else see little number 5, or is that just me?
Just number 5? That's it?
At the end, I had to project my consciousness forward into a suspended quantum state version of myself that exists across every possible instance of time.
That makes no sense.
Well, it would if you were smarter. Read your book, by the way. Found it in the library that was still standing. Thought it was pretty good.
They hate me.
Oh, there are worse things that can happen.
You mean like what happened to Ben?
May the darkness within you find peace in the light.
Dad died, remember?
Yes, of course.
Is Mom okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She just needs to rest, you know, recharge.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, dear boy.
You're not gonna get anything for the ape guy. That it? Klaus is gonna get in trouble. Or not.
In all regards, Sir Reginald Hargreaves made me what I am today. For that alone, I shall forever be in his debt.
And what, an experiment, I guess?
Boys, stop this at once! Come on, big boy!
Stop it!
Head out!
Let's go inside.
What's up with their mom? You know, I'm sure we'll find out, but my question is also right now is what happened to Ben?
The ties that bind you together make you stronger than you are alone.
Oh. I mean, what's happening to them is not great, but the outsider syndrome that's got to be developing over there, like I definitely get it. Just the desire to be part of the group, part of the family, part of that special little unit that the father is putting together, and just having to be on the outside of it. it's a, I don't know, seems like a blessing right now to me, but
An entire square block, 42 bedrooms, 19 bathrooms, but no, not a single drop of coffee.
Dad hated caffeine.
Well, he hated children, too, and he had plenty of us.
Do you even know how to drive?
I know how to do everything.
I feel like we should try and stop him.
Guess I'll see you guys in, what, 10 years when Pogo dies?
Not if you die first.
Yeah, love you too, sis. Good luck on your next film. Hope it turns out better than your marriage.
oh, what a dick. Huh. Is she a robot?
The kid wants coffee. Black.
Cute kid.
I used to come here as a kid. I used to sneak out with my brothers and sisters and eat donuts till we puked. Simpler times, huh?
So if his mind is from the future and is like in his 50s, but the body's the age it was when he left, does that mean he just manifests his body from wherever it was? Or did he just leave his body behind in this time and nobody found him? Got a lot of questions about how the slinging his mind in the future works, because he has to have a anchor in both places for it to work, but he's been missing. So he would have had to have stored his body somewhere to keep it safe then, right? All this time? I got a lot of questions, man. I'm sure it'll answer them all eventually, but that's just where I'm at right now.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that. You won't be going home.
Really? Wow. I love this song. Jesus! Oh! Why they changed it, I can't say. You just liked it better than Wednesday. Oh my lord, dude. 5 is hardcore. Oh, poor lady, man. Oh, fuck.
Do you ever remember a single time that
Oh,
Dad
shit.
wearing his monocle? I guess it's frozen waffles again.
Oh.
Never figured out what killed the human race. I did find something else. The date it happens.
Oh. Well, fuck.
The world ends in 8 days.
What?
I have no idea how to stop it.
What? Are you fucking kidding? Holy shit. Well, if that ain't a way to hook you, I don't know what is. Well, fuck. That was a really good episode. That was a really good introduction to all this. Like, it introduces everybody enough and gives you enough of their quirks, their mentality, without going too deep into everybody. There's enough like surface level to kind of give us a vibe and a taste of every one of these characters and their personalities, and leaves a lot of room, a lot of questions, and about the world, their upbringing, their relationship with their father, and a whodunit mystery with an 8-day ticking clock to the end of the world. Woo! Shit, dude. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier on, like definitely get some strong Doom Patrol vibes of it, and yeah, definitely, for sure. Definitely picking that up. And I'm enthralled, man. I really am. I'm sucked into it. Performances in this were just stellar. Everybody's very distinct in their own ways to kind of help them all stand out from one another. And just that way, they've kind of all gone their different paths, and there's this whole mystery, not only, what this family has gone through, but like how did they even come to be? The spontaneous pregnancies all over the world. Then they say there was like 40 something, and he was only able to get 7 of them. And only 6 of those 7 turned out to have powers. Which makes me wonder, like, how many of the total amount in the world have powers? It's so wild, man. Especially that opening scene, though. Like, was it? I was like, my thought throughout that whole thing was like, did the kiss get her pregnant? What is going on? No, it was spontaneous. And this Niles Calder adventure guy scooped him up and made a crime fighting team out of it to kind of create his own little Xavier Institute for the gifted, training them to use their abilities to, you know, kind of fulfill this destiny he's kind of seen for them. But did he ever really care about it? Because, like, I don't. We didn't get really anything about the ape. I don't even remember his name. Did we even get his name in this episode? You know, he was apparently created as well by this father in some manner. I have to imagine it's got to be like some type of scientific like experiment or whatever. And then the mother, even a mom. I mean, like, she definitely wasn't old dude's age. And then she was like hooking up to her doc. She's forgetting things constantly, not even really aware of what's going on. Is that like programming? I got a lot of questions, man. Is this like just the first episode? There's so many hooks. I just noticed that the name of this episode is We Only See Each Other at Weddings and Funerals. Definitely showing like the disconnection of the family, because that is kind of like what happens with the people who've kind of drifted and went their ways. It's like the only times family gets together is at weddings and funerals. Most of the times it's just funerals for some, to this degree. And then, you know, we got Luther. It's going to take me a while to get everybody's names, and their numbers and whatnot, but it's going to be interesting to try to get to know them all. But like, he sniffs something's shady about this whole thing, and maybe it is partially, I mean, up until that end reveal with the monocle with Diego tossing it into the river, you know, it could have been just seen as much as he's just not willing to let it go. It could have been a delusion that it had to be foul play. It couldn't be anything other than that. But yeah, why Diego? Is he just a traitor? Did he do it of his own volition? Is he working for another group? He definitely resents this entire setup. While they all do in their own ways here and there, he doesn't seem like he actually has... I mean, I initially was like, well, maybe it's like it's that tough guy act. He just keeps everybody at arm's length. He doesn't want anybody to know what he actually feels, kind of thing. But no, he maybe not. But he still goes out and he fights crime. He's the only one, I guess, that is still doing what they had always been doing. Maybe he also resents everybody for leaving that behind. I don't know. But I'm curious to see how that unfolds. And then Ben's passing is a mystery too. And I guess he can just shapeshift into a tentacle beast or something, or many creatures. Klaus can see the dead, which understandably so, if that's your gift, to constantly be on something to quell that. Because if it's something he can't turn on and off, that has to be a nightmare. Especially if, you know, he hasn't been able to snort up anything or shoot up anything or drink anything in this time where he's been carted around with Diego in the car, and he's now seeing Ben having these conversations with him. It's got to be like I don't know, it's just got to be a hard thing to live with. And then we have Vanya, who's just got no powers, seemingly, and from the outside has wanted to be included in all of this, but has been kept out of it as the mere referee for their father and this whole situation, and not even included in the branding process of it all, not even included or thought of as part of the unit, that it gets to go out and do these things and gets all the attention. Like, Vanya's just there as this observer, to where some of the members of the family don't even recognize them as part of the unit either. And then on top of that, writing the autobiography that kind of outed the entire, I guess, drama behind the scenes, behind the curtain of what happened in this place, what happened with this team, the truth, to what extent or how deep it went is interesting. I guess that'll unfurl. And I'm just going to acknowledge this right here, obviously with Elliot Page and stuff like that, and the character Vanya as being played here are two different stages in their life. So if I slip up, I'm talking about the character, because to disrespect Elliot in any kind of way would definitely be something I don't want to do. But like, the show's addressing this character in a way, and I'm trying my best not to misrepresent Elliot, you know, especially with everything that's gone for him to go through all of this and this kind of shit that he's still having to put up with here today. And then we have 5, who, again, the mechanics of the time travel, I don't know. Is this the first episode? So I'm not trying to get hung up on too much on it, but that's kind of how my brain works. I try to think about these things a lot. So there's going to be a lot of me pondering things. I'll be questioning stuff, and I know we'll probably get answers for later, or at least I would hope we would. But he's seen the future, seen the apocalypse, knows when it happens, comes back, knows somebody's going to be tracking him. So some organization or some group is knowingly after him, but they got a tracker. Do they have access to the tracker? Do they all have trackers? Are they not all after all of their family in that case? It raises a lot of questions. And also, why does his body not age here when it was left behind for 17 years? Why is he still, 15 or whatever when he left? Lots of questions. But guys, I know you all know all the answers, so keep it to yourself. No spoilers, please. If you want to add clarification to anything I'm watching, please keep it within the realms of the episode that I watched. Because if there's something I missed, feel free to clarify that. But if it's something I'll learn later, off limits. Don't tell me. I'd really appreciate it. I want to go into this as blindly as possible. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If this is your first time watching along, I'd love to know your thoughts on the show so far. If you've seen it up until this point, just give me your thoughts on the show, this episode, these characters, and sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. I'd love to have that conversation with you all after the video. Feel free to join our conversation in the Discord as well. Links to that and all my social description box below. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Mandy Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Corey Scott, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, Melita, Robert Anguiano, Cal Kestis Nation, and Raven McCann. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. That's it for episode 1. I'll see you all next week with episode 2. Take care, everybody.